Good evening, race fans, and welcome to another episode of Riding Shotgun Conversations with Tuason Racing. So tonight I have a very good friend that's joining us. He is a California Superbike School graduate. He is a longtime CSS sponsor, and he is the big boss of HitchPro Philippines. Come on down, Joma Manas.
Hey, JB. How are you?
Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Yeah. Nice to see you.
So
Thanks
how's
for having me on the show.
Of course.
Fortunately, good. We're still here. After a year of COVID and closure of the store. Surprisingly, doing okay. Despite of strictness and the closure of most of the stores. Yeah.
Well, I think like we were chatting earlier, I think now is it's sort of a unique sort of situation, right? Where after the lockdown was lifted, everybody kind of had that YOLO feeling, right? You only live once.
Yeah, right. That's so true. I mean, when we resumed operations last year, I think that was June. Of course, March, April, May was like sleepless nights for me. I just got all my stuff from the U.S., from China, from Europe, and it's ready to sell. And then all of a sudden, closure, lockdown, and that was 3 months of sleepless nights. And finally June came, and we were allowed to reopen. And JP, it like what you were saying. It's I was like looking at the numbers. I was like, wow, it's even better than last year. I mean, before COVID. And then I guess it's that thing that a lot of people realized during the lockdown. I mean, I guess a lot of realizations of family time. I guess they saved a lot of money also. Spend more time with quality time with family and go out of town and stuff like that. And all of those things, I guess, revolved around the vehicle, the car. It's their means of going to the rest house, or like I said, no one can go out there, diba? So, right. And then all of those things required all the stuff that we have, fortunately. So that was a surprise for us, and then I'm thankful for that. And up to now, it's been okay, surprisingly, yeah.
Joma, you guys have been sponsors for CSS for the last 6 or 7 years. It's been fantastic. We're very, very grateful.
Our pleasure.
Well, yeah, we wanted to ask you. I mean, how did you get started with your passion for motorcycle riding?
Oh well, wow! Oh wow! Okay, those pictures. Okay, an office mate of mine, it's like 2000, year 2000, exactly year 2000, introduced me to this vintage scooter, which is the Lambretta. He's also a friend of him and everyone else. His name's Nicky. I owe this to you, Nicky. He showed me this Lambretta of his. It's an SX200. It's apparently the Ferrari of Lambrettas. And from then on, I was hooked. He hooked me up with a guy that's selling one, and then so I got it. I got the Lambretta, and then that time ordering the parts was. Oh, it was so hard. I forgot what website that was, and it took so long to get the parts. Available here. And then from there, my roots are really vintage scooters, JP. As in kami nila Kim, we have this hangout in Evangelista. We have that there that's a super, siya yung talagang known in our area for restoring, and hangout namin after work. I hang out there, kami sa kanto while they're fixing our bikes. Sometimes we can work on our bikes there. We sand it there. We paint it there. Until like mga Vespa and Lambretta na dumaan in my hands, or I can't even count it anymore. And then I started, restoring for friends lang. Like this green Vespa that's here on the image. Yeah, I restored it for a friend. And then tuloy-tuloy yan. On the other side is like my Vespa and my Lambretta with I think that was my nephew. And then scooters talaga ako. I was one of them, like Kim's kwento na, I'm not gonna ride a big bike. The scooter guys are like that before. You have a big bike, steady lang tayo sa scooter. No. And then I got a taste of speed when I got a Vespa GTV 300. So that was a 300cc, a modern Vespa already. I think that was 2010, 2011. So I got a taste of speed and power, you know, and then from then on, wala na. I had some scooters left, yun, mga scooter friends ko paminsan. From then on, I progressed to having a motard, 700cc. And I took it seriously na JP, it was 2012 onwards. 2012 onwards, I took riding seriously na, and then CSS came along, and then you know, I wanted, kasi it was all I was the typical rider, mabilis straight, natatakot sa turns, you know, when I see twisties, ang bagal ko naman, di ba? So I was that kind of a rider, you know, and then you know, I was asking for tips from friends, so you know, all din ganun klaseng rider ako before, and then CSS came along, and then well, I changed my, you know, my whole riding style talaga overnight.
Yeah, a lot of people,
it's like a light bulb that you know happened.
A lot of people get intimidated to come to the track with their bikes, right? Because it's scary, right, with all the turns. But you're at the track all the time. What was your greatest takeaway from coming to the classes?
Okay, well, after taking 4 levels of CSS, and in fact, I took level 4 twice because I wanted to really hone on a specific bad habit that I had, which to correct me, coach. So I mean, I was definitely a better rider on and off track. You know, I was definitely, I was able to apply that on my daily rides. In fact, mga North Loop namin on the twisties, I even look forward to pagka may corners, may twisties, because I was really in control of the bike, not the other way around. So it's that kind of confidence that you know, you learn, and of course it never ends, naman. So I highly recommend for the newbies, even for the veteran riders, na to, you know, if you have a chance, if there's a class that's available, it might not be CSS, you know, any class that's available, they should take it. You know, it's there's always a room for improvements, and you know, I always tell my rider friends, it's never stop learning. You know, it's an, you know, so yeah, I highly recommend it. You know, if it's available, take it. So yeah,
you know, because we're already talking about it, maybe we can some of the photos of HitchPro and stuff, because we're already there, right? So can we grab some of those photos? Give us a bit of a background on HitchPro.
Oh, HitchPro. Well, you know, it's you know, we started 2010. It was that time, JP, of triathlon. Triathlon was big. Bicycles were big. Cycling was big. Jet ski was back. UTVs, you know, those Polaris. You know, all those recreational toys came in, and you know, all those sports and hobbies needed our product. It was, you know, it was timing, of course, hard work, and branding, and that paid off during that was 2010, and then the rest was history. You know, it's we're proud to say that, you know, all of those hobbies and sports needed us, and then yeah, so that was yeah, and then of course through we were 10 going on 12 years now, and we've still continued to innovate, and then of course improve our product in terms of quality, and we're proudly Philippine made. For those who doesn't know, HitchPro is a local brand that's proudly Philippine made. We're accredited in most of all the car brands and mga casa. We're the only brand that's trusted for all the car manufacturers. Okay. So yeah,
that's great, because we've actually had a lot of your products installed in our own personal cars. So
yes,
these are products that you guys do, right? So you do you started off by doing a lot of the trailers, right?
Yeah. So from the small scale, hobbies, the tow hitches can carry bike racks, and you can tow jet skis with it. And then as you go bigger, car enthusiast also asks us to manufacture trailers. So it evolved to that already as the other side of the business. So it's the tow hitches and then the trailers. So tow hitches is our core business. We're not a 4x4 shop. We're not a car accessory shop. It's really our core business. It's the tow hitches and then the trailer parts. And then, of course, actually when just a little bit of an, I think that was 2012 when overlanding word wasn't even a word. It was camping and off-roading. And, HitchPro, we were proud to be one of the first to really start outfitting vehicles with those awnings, with those rooftop tents. And then it just all evolved into what we call overlanding now, and then it's super big now, JP. It's another side of off-roading, and then now there's overlanding as part of our outdoor division in the business. Yeah. So that's the camping equipment, right? You've got the canopies that go either over the car or beside the car, stuff like that.
Right. A couple of photos of that as well.
Yes. Yeah, what you're seeing now are like what I said. It's the other side of the business, which is trailers. So we do, small trailers for motorcycles. We do trailers for cars. We do for boats. In fact, we have a special project division that we recently developed. It's a first responder fire trailer. Those kinds of special products. Yeah. Cool. So for my LGU, we've worked together with them. We developed this small trailer that kasi yung fire trucks doesn't even fit dun sa mga maliliit na barangays. So we developed this trailer that they just push with a water tank on it and a water pump. So those kind of this one what you just posted. So that's our first responder fire trailer.
That is awesome, man. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
but what is your biggest product that you're selling lately? Something that's just crazy. The orders are like back orders for like 3 months or something.
What's crazy because it's with the motorcycle industry growing, it's since 2013 till now, the motorcycles, all the brands are here. Even with the COVID, I think I heard from the other motorcycle brands have been selling like crazy. So with that, the product that I've been done is the motorcycle carrier. Okay, the motorcycle carrier and the motorcycle trailers are really the one that's moving and selling. A lot of people are into track now. So with that, they need the motorcycle carrier for it. So it's like a bicycle rack, but instead of a bicycle, it's a motorcycle that you can haul your motorcycle already with it.
And you can get 2 motorcycles in the back of that, right? It's like a bike rack for motorcycles, right?
Yes, yeah, but just one motorcycle.
Okay,
yeah,
right,
just one. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of it at Clark, and
it's the easiest way. It's the cheapest way that you can haul your bike. If you live in a condo, you don't have a space, so you just put it against the wall and you're good. Yeah, and it's the cheapest way, the easiest way to haul your motorcycles. Yeah.
Well, when you go down to Clark, right, you got to go through the toll with that. Do they charge you like a class 2 or class 3 or
that's the advantage of having the moto carrier. You don't get charged as class 2. So it's just like a bicycle behind you. Yeah. So again, it's a cheaper way to travel with your motorcycle. A trailer is, yes, you can drive faster with it. You can haul 2 bikes with it, but yeah, you need a space. And then you need your class 2 on the toll when you haul a trailer. But those both has its pros and cons. For me, I have the space. I have I'm much more kampante pulling a trailer, so trailer ako. So, but some who really doesn't have the space for it, moto carrier is the way for it. But both, we have options. We have both of those available for our clients. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So again, for us as a tow hitch manufacturer, we take it seriously in terms of, because step one is having a very reliable, high quality tow hitch receiver. That's step one. Like what you see on the right side of the image, that's the Titan series. So we really we can't stress enough how important that is. And then step two is whether you get a trailer or a moto carrier, because if you can imagine, that single hole is holding a 600-pound bike. Okay,
that's
so
right.
so it's you know, something goes wrong, a product failure, so so it has to be a super high quality. Sabi ko na, it's not for if you get another brand or anything, just make sure you inform them that it's for this specific use. So for instance, the Titan series is really for the moto carrier. Yeah, it's designed to hold, that single hole is designed to hold about 600 to 1,000 pounds already. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Do you guys have any special deals or promos going on now?
And for the shop, if you come follow us on our IG and Facebook, also visit our online store. It's also a sort of our website also. That's www.hitchproph.com. We have a lot of stuff coming in for 2021, from bike racks to cargo basket, to roof racks, to overlanding gears also. Motorcycle gears, our carriers are coming in. Of course, our recreational trailers are there. We can customize any to suit your requirement. So you just give us a call or message us on Facebook or on our Instagram. So that's it. Yeah. Thank you. All right, JP, thank you for having me again. It was nice to see you even through online. And to all your viewers, thank you for the time. And I'll see you. I'll ride soon, JP. I'll see you in the track. So thank you again. Bye-bye.
So there you have it. Thank you, Joma, for joining us of HitchPro. And we hope to see you guys in our next episode of Riding Shotgun Conversations with Tuason Racing. If you haven't already liked our Facebook and YouTube channel, please check us out at Tuason Racing and at Tuason Racing TV. And of course, subscribe to our channels, and see you at our next show. All right, this has been JP Tuason. See you guys. Peace.